more to 211. I'll keep you for a little bit longer.
I'm heading out that way.
29 PD, she spun out. I'll be boxing her in right over here on the front road.
Welcome back to Liberty or Death. Today we're checking out a video from Midwest Safety. And as always, I haven't seen it before, so let's check it out together. Let's roll.
On July 9th, 2023, an officer with the Pleasant Prairie Police Department in Wisconsin was on patrol when he observed a vehicle in the left turn-only lane travel through the intersection without turning left. This simple traffic violation should have been a quick conversation and possibly a ticket, but the suspect had other plans.
Traffic. East frontage road. David Zebra 65964 from 165 northbound. I'll take a second.
So, if it was just a simple traffic stop, we wouldn't be seeing it, obviously. I'm guessing she's going to take off because I don't know if any of you are aware of it, but there are a lot of statistics, of course, but males who are involved in traffic stops that don't go normally are more likely to fight than flight. In other words, they will sit and pull out a gun, or they'll mouth off and get physical with the cop. And females are much more likely to speed off, of course, And it actually depends on what the officer is, if the officer is male or female, too. So, guessing we're going to see a high-speed chase. Let's see, put your guesses down below. Do not cheat. Don't skip ahead. Don't cheat. Let's see what you guess.
Don't go! 29 PD 1080.
Who had takeoff in a high-speed chase? Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
29 reason for the stop is going to be disobeying a traffic sign. Speeds are 60. One occupant, female, black. 209 approaching Highway C. Speeds are 90. No traffic. PD still approaching Highway C. Speeds are 60. Zero traffic. 209 PD, she's on the wrong side of the road. No traffic. Looks like we'll be going westbound on C. Still right behind her. We'll be going westbound on C, still past the interstate. PD still westbound from the west frontage road. She's in the wrong lane of traffic. No traffic. Speeds are 75. Light traffic passing the 13100 block. Speeds are 90. I'd let KSD know Highway 45 is going to be next. Speeds are 100. Light traffic.
Never they have it.
209 still medium traffic. Speeds are 90. Traffic's yielding to me.
If you're going faster than 80, 85, especially on a two-lane road where, typically not kept up as well as interstates, if you hit a pothole or a pile of gravel or just go off the edge of the road, or there's a, usually, at least where I live on 2-lane roads, there's a pretty big distance in between the pavement and the and the gravel or whatever's on the side of the road. Sometimes just a ditch, and that'll flip you quick.
Last time KFC's channel, they got unit 10 your way.
10 for you, I'm still good. 209 speeds are 110, no traffic. Road conditions are good. 209 coming up to MB, I'm slowing down just because of the roundabout. She's going about 90 into it. PD, we're still going through MB. Speeds are only 60, light traffic. 209, she did pop her left tire, so we do have one tire down at minimum, light traffic. 209 PD passing the 17,000 block. Light traffic, speeds are 80.
17800 block, about 8 miles an hour.
209 coming up to medium traffic. Speeds are 70. Traffic is yielding to me. We are passing on oncoming traffic. Light traffic still. Tires getting obliterated here. Passing 18500 block.
Lead for 209.
I don't know if y'all have it where you live, but we have Amish around where I'm at, and they'll be on their buggies, with horses in front. And if you go over a hill and you're going this speed, you're going to end up killing some people, because they are pretty much, I won't say they're all over the road, but you'll see them every day. And just little things like that motorcycle and a few cars, you got to remember, she's not just endangering herself, she's endangering that community. As she goes through a house or somebody's farm with livestock, or like I said, Amish buggy, it can be very, very deadly.
So the tires out?
Looks like front left and left rear are blowing out, so we're slowing down to about 80, coming up to 45.
10-4. 8-4 to 211. I'll keep you for a little bit longer.
I'm heading out that way. 209 PD, she spun out. I'll be boxing her in right over here on the front road. Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! On the ground! On the ground! Put your hands behind your back!
Okay, I don't have nothing. I don't have nothing.
So it looked like she, her other tire must have burst or something. Something happened because she spun out. That ended a lot easier than I was expecting. So that's very good. I'll back it up just a minute so we can see that again.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! 209 PD, she spun out. I'll be boxing her in right over here on the front road. Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! On the ground! On the ground! Put your hands behind your back!
Okay, I don't have nothing. I don't have nothing. I don't have nothing. Mom!
Good? Yep.
Mom!
Get the phone away from
Mom.
her. She don't need her phone.
No, it's my mom.
I don't care about it anymore.
Okay, so this is just maybe a little rant, but have y'all noticed, if you've been watching body cam videos, mine or, whoever's, a lot of times anymore, these grown-ass people are hollering for their moms. Hey, Mom, come meet me in jail. Hey, Mom, my mom will be here. My mom will be, they're on the phone, which if you're being pulled over or something's happening, don't get on the phone and just disrespect the police. It just makes things worse. It just makes things worse, especially if a family member's coming down there. It just seems like it's a trend that's becoming more and more prominent. And that, you know, you're supposed to be an adult at this point in life. You know, just throw it into the bucket of however many other things I don't understand about the world.
You're under arrest.
271 in custody.
My mom.
It doesn't matter. You're going to jail. All you have to do is stop. For a simple fucking ticket. Go a little back over that way.
A little criticism here of the police officers. I've said it before. Continue to say it. I understand they're frustrated, but there is absolutely no need to curse at the people. It just makes things worse. It really does. Like, it can make aggression go up. It's been proven in numerous tests and everything. If you use curse words, especially in a high stress situation, it's just going to make things worse. There's no need for it.
I have nothing.
Well, then you should have fucking stopped. Put your knees up. Get up.
Oh. She hit your car?
No,
No, I didn't hit nothing.
she spun out because she was driving like a fucking maniac.
What
Get in
was
there.
I driving like?
Well, I'm not even going to discuss it. You're going to jail and you probably won't get out for a bit.
What's the big?
Fully counter, is there any more?
Probably years.
Years.
Negative, I forgot.
Okay. And as an officer, he has no authority to talk to them how long they're going to be in jail. And again, it's just upsetting her. That is just not good police action. He shouldn't talk about her sentence, and he shouldn't curse. Like, just, that's pretty common things that you should not do. They're trained not to do. So I don't know if he's just having a bad day or he conducts himself like that usually. If an officer in around our area would conduct himself like that, our sheriff's office would send them for retraining, or if it continued, he would not be on the force for very long.
You're like a fucking lunatic. Well, that's fun. What's your name?
Teresa. I don't have drugs or guns or nothing.
So you should have stopped.
I was just scared because I was suspended, that's why.
That's not worth anything with what you're going through. It's a ticket. We'll be a little bit.
She missed the curb in the roundabout?
Yeah. That's why I was like, I know it was coming up, so that's popped her tire. And then she did a full fucking 360. Then I was like, I'm ending it right here.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to do. I mean, I don't want to damage this
So
car.
I was assuming that she was going to go south on 45, that she knew where she was at. So I was at Q in 45 waiting with bikes.
Thank you. Well, she wanted to go south on the interstate, but I prevented.
Channel perfect.
The subsequent search of her vehicle yielded no evidence of additional crimes. However, she was charged with 2 felonies, fleeing an officer and first-degree recklessly endangering safety. She spent nearly 3 weeks in jail before she posted a $20,000 bond. Currently, she is awaiting a plea hearing scheduled for March 2025. She has entered a plea of not guilty to both felony charges.
That's typical. That's our typical bond for fleeing. It could be higher. I've seen it at 50. I've seen it at 100. But that's our typical bond. It doesn't matter. Your actions speak louder than what's in the car. All you had to do was stop and I would have given you a ticket. That would have been it. No, literally, there's nothing I could have taken you to jail on. In Illinois, that's a crime to drive while revoked or drive while suspended or without a license. In Wisconsin, it's a ticket. Literally, that's all. I would have said, wait for a valid driver. We would have been done with it. So because of your choices, you went from a very simple ticket in a court date to multiple felony charges.
$20,000 is pretty high for, at least for us, for bonding out of a fleeing charge. Of course, she also didn't have a valid driver's license and a few other things, so I guess I can understand that, but they said that was typical for fleeing there. That's that's pretty high for just the fleeing, if it was just the fleeing, which of course it wasn't in her case. But I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know any recommendations, what you'd like to see next. Please hit the like and subscribe button. And as always, I'm your Huckleberry.